Hello friends, and welcome back to a new price prediction update on OGN, where we will be taking a look at everything that's happening in the 1 hour and where I see my prediction for OGN heading to. But before we start, guys, I want to say thank you to everyone for contributing and helping me out as well. We are at about 286 right now subscribers. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys so much for the support and also the love here in the channel. So thank you guys for that. And let's take a look at OGN. So as you can see here, we know that previously we had a level here. We were testing the 50 EMA, as you can see here, at about 0.57. This level was very important because as you can see, we had a lot of wicks at the areas of rejection, which I stated was going to reject before because we had a very heavy resistance area, as you can see here. Price wicked up there several times before we couldn't close there. You can see here the lot of wicks that happened, and I stated that I want to see, since price was at a rejection level here, price for to break out of these levels, retest back at 0.62 before creating a level of support there. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that before, but look where we came back to. Okay, guys, I stated that 50 MA was very crucial for it to continue its uptrend, and as you can see, we are currently holding the uptrend right now for OGN. As you can see, we had the big gaps here, and where we came back to not the level of support, but we came back to the levels of 50 MA. As you can see here, we filled in the little gap here, as you can see, and the in the 1 hour, as you can see here, with the imbalance that we have, we came back at 0.50, which was very important to us to indicate that there was an uptrend that's actually going to be continuing. As you can see here, from the demand level, this is where we had our high here. We created a retest. We created a level of demand here as well. And as you can see, this level was very important to us because we held up the 50 MA here, as you can see. We have here the levels. We know that we are currently in a very strong uptrend, as you can see here. And OGN has been, it's only down 1%, but it's a little cool down, as you can see. If we zoom out for OGN, we can see that we are currently at a heavy levels of resistance. Okay, guys, so please be cautious. We see here when we zoom in that there's wicks at these areas here at about 0.74. This area is very important because you see there's a big gap here, and then the fills here being the imbalance here being filled back in. So you can see here, if we do zoom in, we can see that this price was very important to us as well because price wicked up there but never closed. But you can see here the creation of double top, but at the levels that was resistance. If you take a look here, we can see that price actually closed at these levels here at the areas of 0.72, and this level was very important to us because, as you can see here, we can see that the wicks came back to the levels of resistance, not the wicks up there. Okay, so it came back, the wicks here created a level of double top at the levels that it actually closed. Okay, so you can see here the level that closed, we had the wicks happening at the same time here, which was the double top, as you can see. Now if we do zoom out, we know that there's two zones now for OGN, and these two zones are very important to us to see how OGN reacts out of these levels. And as you can see, price came back to these levels here and wicked up there. Okay, so indicating that there's a there's a very heavy resistance here. As you can see, we can see here also the pattern that we always talk about, head and shoulders. So you can see here, and also a double top at the levels of resistance that we had before. So please be cautious, guys. If you are taking a look at OGN, we see a lot of projects right now skyrocketing, but please be cautious as well. We have a level of support here at about 0.62, and this level is very important to us because before we saw a lot of rejections happening here. So we know that this level was a very heavy resistance before we respected this level. We did a break and a retest, came back to the levels of support that we had before. Now keep in mind, I want to see OGN come back. So we are trading in these zones right now for OGN at a level of resistance of 0.72 and also 0.62 being our support. Now I see a little bit of imbalance here and there as well. So there's two zones that OGN can come back to, and I would love for OGN to come back to these levels because it would give us a better entry as well. So if OGN comes back to 0.62 at these levels here, respects these zones here, trades here for a little bit, we could create here a level of a heavy support area before coming back to the very high resistance area here at 0.72, because as we indicated, we had levels here before that it came back to but couldn't break, and we created a double top here as well, the same pattern that we had before. And if we do zoom out, we could see that same pattern happening again. So please be cautious that this level here is a very crucial level of resistance, and we will see how price reacts back when it comes back to test back the 0.71, because this level will create a triple top now if it does come back. So please be cautious. Now, if we do see here, we can see a level of resistance right now. We are approaching the level of support. So let's see how it reacts from there. If it comes out, reacts back here at the level of support, and then we could test back the level of 0.73, break that level, create a level of support here at 0.73, then we can see the upside for OGN. But currently, I want to see these gaps being filled in at 0.62, and also the recent gaps that we had for OGN at the level of support of 0.56. So I hope you guys liked the video and found value in it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care and stay blessed.